Hello everybody, this is your circuit tutorial, done by the VR creator. Now, I'm gonna go over the basics, then we're gonna go into some more advanced stuff. So, without further ado, let's get started. Yes, I know my avatar is being weird right now. Shut up. So, let's get started on things like your variables. So behind me we have our variables. We've got our vectors and our coordinates. These have to do with coordinates. Now, we've got our color variable. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. If you don't know, variables are placeholders. These determine things like where a player is, or what number to do something. Like if you're doing damage, you would use an integer variable or a float variable. These would all be things to placehold or set a circuit to do something. So, our float variables and our int variables, like I said earlier, these have to do with numbers. Specifically, this one has to do with decimals. And if you don't know, like if you're under 13, talking to you underage players, decimals are the numbers between, like 4.5, 4.4, so on and so forth. These will be, your fractions and stuff. Third graders. Your integer variables are more like whole numbers. So these will be, your 1, 2, 3, stuff like that. Your Boolean variables, this is a really simple one. This is just true or false. Did the player take damage? Yes, so you'd set that to true. Your string variable, these are just words. That's it. There's also a difference between number words and number numbers. These are gonna tell... These can go together. This is something for like a cookie clicker. You press the button, okay. Oh, whoops. That would set the value to 1. So, you press the button, sets the value to 1. But that's not going to show up on the text above the button. So you would put this here. And there'd be another circuit, of course. So, you put that there. And there you go. You would be able to make a cookie clicker with this and this. And if you wanted to do things like that, you could be able to do a subtraction and a Boolean. Now, personally, I'd use an int variable with with an in-game currency. That way you would be able to subtract from it and other stuff like that. Now, your player variables, these are kind of weird, because you can do local player and you can do invalid player. I have no idea what the invalid player is. Even though I have like 5 years experience in Rec Room, I only got into circuitry like 2 years ago. And while you may be asking why is my account so low and why am I wearing this basic ass outfit, well, bingle bungle dingle dingle. That's what I have to say to that. So now that we've kind of warmed ourselves up with these variables, let's go to outputs. All of these things have outputs. So, you may be asking what the hell an output is. I'm here to answer that. You do something, and these will send an output. That's pretty much it. These are really easy. You press the button, it gives a signal right here. You press this, it gives a signal here. No idea what this does. Press the trigger, sets signals all down here. Same with everything else, it'll give signals. Now these are really useful. You see, the event receivers, if you configure them, select event, say the 30 Hz or 1 Hz. You may be wondering what 30 Hz is, or what it's doing. 30 Hz is it's sending a signal it's sending 30 signals every single second, and the 1 hertz is 1 signal every second. So that'd be very useful for like a cookie clicker with the 1 hertz a second, like an auto clicker that clicks once per second. That would be super useful. Back before they added the 1 hertz, you had to do a bunch of weird stuff, like a delay, and that way you would do 1 hertz. But all of these, like the hover, that could like set the name, the interaction prompt from use to grab or whatever. So this is all really cool stuff. This is just our basic circuits. Now that you kind of know what these all are, it's probably about time we do something with them. Let's do something with them. So a quick tutorial to help you get warmed up. Let's make a simple cookie clicker. Now, we're gonna go into this room. Yes, you get my username, whatever. I'm not taking friend requests. Earnings. You would go to inventory items. Oh, offers. Okay, so I'm only used to the normal rooms. It's been a while since I've played. But, okay. So back in the normal rooms, you'd have something called room currency, but it appears they don't have that in this room. I did not prepare for that. I have not played Rec Room in a while, so that's okay. So, instead what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a trigger handle. Place that there. We're gonna lift it up a bit. Gonna freeze it. Now, let's say you wanted a trigger, let's say you wanted to make a sword. Or a dagger. This would be something you'd do for that. Now, I don't have a... So, we're gonna get a set velocity. It's gone. I think they just renamed it because this would be the same thing. Okay, so, it's because supposed to XYZ coordinate. Oh. Okay, so this does work. Let's try 5. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm still new to these advanced rooms, so give me some, cut me some slack. Fuck. Shit. That's gone. How do I... That's gone. Alright, you get the idea. You get the idea. Bye-bye.